All right. I think my audio is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. Getting the hang of quad streaming. I wonder if I'll be able to get onto the hang of 5 tier streaming. We'll see. We'll see. Do need to do some stuff in here. It says upcoming. It says I'm streaming, which is weird. Odd. It says I'm streaming, but did it work? Uh, that's odd. I don't think it did. Hold on. Edit server. Did I erase it? It's saying it's not active. There it is. Okay, there it goes. That was weird. Well, okay then. That was really weird. All right. Get my act together here for tonight. Getting my act together for the night. I am online. Yay! Happy day. Well, okay then. How are we tonight, chat? Oh 07, everybody. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm trying to figure out what to do. What haven't I covered yet? Spit. Oh yeah. We have yesterday's Inside Star Citizen and some random stuff. So yeah, it's interesting. Just give me a split second. Right. How are you doing tonight, chat? Doing good, I hope. Really? Hey, oh 07 Bears. What's going on? You had a good night. You've had a good week so far? For me, it's been kind of a, yeah, kind of an interesting. Put it that way. Hold on just a second. Let me see. Really? They're ceasing development of Chivalry 2? Wow. When did that start? I'm not familiar with that game. Is it like a medieval warfare type game? That like medieval warfare or something like that? Yeah. So they announced it within the last month. Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. Is it RTS or something similar? Oh, it's a multiplayer fighting game. Kind of different. Never heard of a medieval fighting game. Kind of different.
Our citizen is an ambitious.
Well, tonight, really quickly, I may or may not do gaming. I don't know yet at this point. I might later if I get bored. I'm going to cover, at least at first, this ISC because a lot of people were saying it's a waste. There's some stuff snuck in here and there if you got a trained eye.
Ambitious game, trying to build a first-person universe of varied experiences across
So here we go.
multiple star systems. But at its core will always be the spaceship. And the process of making a spaceship always begins with the concept artist. And we've had no shortage of greats contribute to our legacy of vehicles. From Star Wars superstars like Ryan Church and David Hobbins to Star Trek luminaries like Jim Martin. From the art departments of Godzilla, Matrix, Blade Runner, and Dune like Emmanuel Shui and George Hull, to the dedicated CIG legends like Paul Jones and Alberto Petronio, and a whole host of folks in between too numerous to mention, the origin of our spacecraft are as numerous as their manufacturers. But there's one person who's participated in the birth of more Star Citizen spacecraft than any other. With more than 20 vehicles to his name so far, he bridges the gaps between manufacturers and has helped to define or refine many of their styles over the years. And in this year's special Ship Showdown showcase, we brought the prolific Gavin Rothery into our office for your chance to meet the man and celebrate just a fraction of his contribution to this project. And because I just think he's neat. Let's go.
I've got toothpaste. I've got toothpaste flakes. I think working as a concept artist is great. I like the way I get to spend time with my dogs. I really appreciate that. I've got my dogs around me all day. I get my spaceships, my dogs, and I get to come up to Manchester and hang out with you guys for a bit. It's awesome. You gonna get it?
What are they doing to him?
Oh, I'll do.
That's right.
I'm an artist.
The hell are they doing? Please let this win the next quarterfinal. I want to paint for the Terrapin.
So a concept artist is usually a human. That might change. We've seen these AIs. They're coming for us. So a concept artist is an artist who comes in at the start of a job and works to a technical brief, which is often just writing. There might be a few reference images in there occasionally. We don't really tend to work like that. We'll just get a technical brief and you've got to come there and you've just got to realize things. Usually you're working somewhat in isolation. There's base touching with like art directors and such, but like a lot of my job is me just working at home in my studio, just kind of getting on with things, having like regular touch-ins. And that sounds weird. Touching base frequently. And just pushing the design forward, basically. So I'm given a brief and a deadline, and I'm expected to metamorphosize that brief into something that can fulfill that brief and look really cool on the clock.
Temporal cyclone.
There's a few things that make a good concept artist, really. You've got to be able to get along with people and like fit into a team. That's first and foremost, because it's more remote, so it can take longer to get relationships going with people. So that stuff becomes more important. A game project particularly, there's lots of things changing in development, so you've got to be able to approach your work with a mindset of like not being too precious about it. You can do a bunch of
I still hope this is one of the next ships.
work on things and it can all be beautiful, and that could just completely change and you have to do something else which is beautiful, and you've got to just be able to wake up every morning and kind of deliver that. Whenever you see a good concept artist, you'll be looking at somebody that is able to do that and figured it out in their life. So Star Citizen is a very unique beast. I've been in the games industry for a long time. I've worked in movies, I've been around the block, I've done stuff. Star Citizen is one of those projects that's got such definitively harsh metrics that you need to fit that I've never worked on another project like it. You can look at the Millennium Falcon, it looks pretty on the outside, it looks pretty on the inside. Those two things don't go together. So with Star Citizen, everything has to fit. And I remember when I first started doing some of the bigger ships, like many years ago, that was a new thing to me because other projects don't really consider that. They'll have, once you're inside a ship, you're basically inside a magic little universe, and, things can be completely different scales, and people generally don't worry about that stuff too much. With Star Citizen, it's all cohesive and it all has to fit. And so when we're designing it, we'll start with the exterior. We always do options for things. So the first week of a new ship design is me doing, just blasting out options as quickly as I can. When I'm designing a ship, I work in 3D and 2D. So my actual pipeline is I do all my 3D in Maya. So I get the brief and I go straight into 3D and just start blocking out shapes and basically sketching in 3D. I've been doing this for a long time as a concept artist, and I found that working in shapes and volume, it's just a very natural way to work. It's a sculptural medium. I always just get straight into 3D, and I don't really work from one angle to start off with. I literally work with a 3D shape and just work all around it to begin. So I work my way in from blocking through.
Yeah, that is a good question. Why did they do that? Maybe low center of gravity bears?
3D shapes. So this is all done in Maya. And I like to put 4 or 5 options together so that we can all have a good sit down and choose. And there'll be a range of things in there. I try and make them all quite different. Quite often you'll have a favourite, but that doesn't really matter because that might not be the way the ship ends up going. And then ultimately, whichever way it ends up going, that becomes your favourite because you work on it more and it comes to life. And then once we have that kind of feedback after the first week,
there she
we'll
is.
have more of a direction. And that kind of becomes your favourite because you work the way the ship ends up going. And
Concept
then,
art.
And then once we have that kind of
work in
feedback
progress.
after the first week, we'll.
There she is. Hey, bears. Here she is. The Zeus. There she be. Looking good so far.
Have
I
more
like
of a
it.
direction, and we might push forwards with a couple of designs and work a couple up a bit more. Then after another week or two, we'll nail it down to one and just keep pushing forwards with one direction. We work in 4 stages for the actual design and then a promo stage at the end. So we'll normally go first pass exterior, first pass interior, second pass exterior, second pass interior. And through those 2 processes, we'll establish the look of the outside, establish what the inside needs to do, make the inside fit the outside as best we can. Then we usually have to have a second pass on the outside just to change a few things because the interior has got hard limits on it. And quite often they'll be a bit sticking out and we'll need to have a second pass over the exterior just to finish it all up and just put all the nice little polish and sort of spanky bits on there. And once that's done and we know that's not going to change, and get in there and like completely trick out the interior and finish it up. In Star Citizen,
That's a good
the rule
point.
of cool is a term that we use when we're putting things together, putting the art together. It's concerned with the last 20% of the design, basically. So we have so much functionality we have to put in the design, like when we're starting on a ship. We start with a brief, it's got a whole bunch of requirements a ship would need. And first and foremost, when you're working as a concept artist, you're there to do a job and you've got to fit in the project to make sure you can deliver. So I need to make sure that my concepts have got all of the things that the build team are going to need, that the players are ultimately going to want. So I've got to consider things like components, metrics, heights of handles, heights of steps, how doors work, how ramps work, angles of things. I've got to consider things like the components the ship needs, the facilities the crew need to be able to live on the ship, work on the ship. There's just all kinds of things to consider. So the rule of cool is when you've got all of that stuff done, you've got it in there, and you've got it looking cool, it fits with the brand, it looks nice. And this is where we get to use that 20% to kind of push the brand forwards, which is where the development of the ship comes from.
Right. I know, I really want the Zeus to be a very
As soon as I've got
loved
something that I
ship.
wanna
We'll
render,
see.
I'll go into Keyshot.
We'll see.
Turn my Maya file into Keyshot. Keyshot's a product presentation 3D package specializing in beauty renders. So I can just get in there with materials. I've done this for such a long time and on so many ships now, I've got all my material libraries set for the different brands and stuff, so I can work really quickly. And I'll get some pretty renders, some nice light, and just gives a better indication of what the ship might look like further down the road. So the 5th milestone, MS5, is promo artwork. So once we've done all the design work, and I'll have done a ton of rendering along the way to put updates on the boards, but it's all worky stuff and disposable stuff. And once we get to promo, that's when these ships get the proper setup and get the proper time and love, and then those renders from Keyshot.
I really want to know how many modules this guy will have. The Galaxy, it's going to be an interesting ship.
Become promo pieces, and that's all finished in Photoshop. So my favorite brand in Star Citizen is Crusader, which would make one of my favorite ships the Ares, because it's just, I love doing that. It's got that classic black and white sci-fi look. It's the Bjork, all this full of love music video. It's that classic cool.
I like it, the C1 too.
But I am very passionate.
Good evening, Luna.
I do like a big orange space lump.
Space lump. I hope we
And
get some
the
more
remote
Argo
and
ships.
The raft I just think those, I got some goosebumps talking about them, my children. I remember when Paul Jones and I were working on, when we first did the mall, we knew we'd got something really good when we finished the mall. It's like we got the artwork done at the end of the job and we were just like, that's a nice ship. Then when we got to do the raft and we got to push it forwards again, that was a real pleasure working on the raft.
Evening.
But I've got to say, my all-time favourite ship, I've got to say the Gladius. It's the first one I did. When I first saw the Squadron videos that came out a while back, and I got to see Mark Hamill standing in front of that Gladius and running his hand down it and being all gooey over it, I'm looking at it thinking, that's Luke Skywalker's, like, running his hands all over my ship. Like, good job.
Yeah, I wanted to be on earlier, Luna. So much earlier, but it just didn't congeal today. I'm just happy I got on, you know.
Artist, it can be a little bit on the fringes sometimes, and you can feel like you're a little bit out there. But one of the things that I really love about it the most is being able to kind of run my own time. And there is an element of 9 to 5 to it. I don't have to be at a desk at 9 o'clock every morning. I don't have to commute. I get to spend all day with my dogs. I've got 2 little Westie friends. And, you know, getting my girls curled up under my desk and just blasting some music and, you know, rolling in at like 9:45 with a coffee and just getting going. You know, it's just nice. It's just got that little bit more chill than you kind of commute to the office and 9 o'clock, sit down, here we go. I mean, that can translate to like late nights sometimes. You know, there's a lot of grind and crunch. But when you're doing, I'm designing spaceships for Star Citizen, it's awesome. It's an awesome job and I love it. And it really isn't a chore. You know, you get your late nights at work, you put your music on, you put the kettle on, and you just get on with it. It's awesome. Time flies.
So what did we learn this week? Well, no doubt
The
that many of
space
your all-time
toilet
favorite
flies
spacecrafts
by
sprang
again.
forth from the efforts of Gavin Rothery. That from the Aegis Gladius to the upcoming RSI Zeus, there is no doubt that he can make a beautiful spaceship. And that with his ability to span the styles of every single manufacturer in Star Citizen, we're always excited to see what he's going to do next. If that didn't get through, know that I tried. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you, and we'll see you all here next week. It's time to get our factional fight back on in Pyro.
Right. They said some people are saying that was meant to be the Boreal Stalker's voice. And I'm like, yikes. That sounds mean. Right? At least some people have been saying that. I don't know how true that is, but we'll see. The Boreal Stalker, though, is gonna be a mean mamma jamma, guys. I mean, you think the Copians are bad? It goes bite in the night. Literally. By the way, what was it? Yeah. What is today? Friday. Right. Today is Friday. How's the current patch? Has anyone been in? While I'm getting the next thing ready. Current patch any good? Probably not, but we'll see here in a minute. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. So how many minutes do we have left? 324 yet? No? It's supposedly getting better. Speaking of your C1 bears, here you go. It's currently trending over 6,000 votes over the Ursa Medevac. Look at that. It's doing good for a Crusader ship. Next will be tomorrow will be the ultimate test of whether everything's a joke or not. The 600i versus the Terrapin. Me? Good. Yeah, Burks is pretty good. Burks normally puts it through its paces. Yeah. The Terrapin, I personally, I'm gonna vote the Terrapin on this. Well, yeah, I know. The Terrapin, I'm gonna vote for. Why? Because I hate Origin. Except for the 400i, I'm not an Origin fan. Sorry. People can hate me for all they want. Sorry. No love for the Burks. Yeah, no worries. You're good. And then we have later, day after tomorrow, will be Fury LX and Reclaimer. Everyone vote Reclaimer because who wants a racer to win? And it's only going to be that particular racer. And then the 890 F8 and Sulin. Really, CIG? Really? Okay, the Sulin against, say, the Vulture. Sulin. Because it has style points. But I would have rather seen the Sulin versus the Avenger Titan, right? Just my 2 cents. Yeah, I'm not a super fan of Origin. I have a few ships, but the vast majority of my fleet is not Origin. It's mostly RSI. Mostly, yeah. Which is smart, Bears. It's fine. Go with what works. And a lot of people get stuck on their particular ship. You know? A lot of people love their particular ships. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a fine ship, but it's not really my cup of tea. I like the 400i because it's kind of a bigger ship and it's big, but it's not huge, right? Or huge, right? I mean, it's not as crowded as some other ships. That's the only large Origin that I have. Fair. That is fair, I will admit. Right. What was it I was showing some people? Oh yeah. Did you hear the rumor? A bunch of bleeding, folks wanted a Discord for people for Star Citizen, an official Star Citizen Discord. I'm like, no. There's some communities that don't mesh well. Why should we subject ourselves to people that don't agree with us, you know? Like, why would we want to mix GrieferNet with Space Tomato and vice versa? Everybody should be happy to be where they are, right? I saw that post earlier this week and I had to make a comment about it. I'm like, I understand their stance, but if it's working fine the way it is right now, why, why stir it up more? You know? Just an opinion. Everybody's going to have a different opinion when it comes to stars. Well, yeah, that's exactly how I feel about the MSR. I'm just mad it's going to need a rework pretty soon at some point. Sadly. Yeah. They are going to rework the MSR eventually. We know it's coming. Yeah, I've wondered that for a while. The data center, does it need to be so freaking big? Really? I'd be fine with an elevator there or like a secure elevator. I don't know if I'm going to be on late tonight or very long tonight. Who's this? In other news, we have an individual who just left CIG. Might want to look it up yourself to check who it is. I'm not going to go over it for their privacy, but probably something to look into. Now, let's see if I can get normal. Browser, dummy. Okay. No, I didn't see that, Bears. Hold on, I'll check that here in a minute. Did you see the gold pass on the Great Cat? Is that what you're saying? I didn't see that. I have to check that here in a minute. I didn't see that at all. When did they announce that? Is it just a sneak one that just popped up? That's interesting. Might have to check that. Yeah. Yeah, it's Echo. Well, let's find out. You got me curious now. I have a Gray Cat, part of my package, so we'll see. Seems to be loading really quick tonight. Yeah, that was really quick. That was super, super quick. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. You're good, man. No ammunition. There we go. Jeez. I don't care if it's broken or not. That was the fastest this patch is loaded all week. Incredible. It's the fastest this elevator's loaded in weeks. Bitch. All right. I don't think it will. We'll just have to see. I had a lot of stuff like that too. You might want to go ahead and drop it in a freaking hangar somewhere. Or, you know, your personal storage. There's going to be a lot of loot hounds angry. You know, people that go out hunting loot. Be a lot of people angry. Why can't I get my... You know.
Hi, thanks for coming in. The terminal over there has a few more items than what's on display.
Okay, let me see. I need ammo. The only reason I'm buying this, chat,
Smart buy.
is because, well, I'm smarter than to go into these hangars and realize, oh yeah, I'm probably alone. A little smarter than that. Wow, that's a lot. That's a dang good amount, bro. Yeah. Honestly, this has to be one of the better operating servers I've seen in a while. We'll see. It could all change once it hits live. We'll see.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Yeah. Some things are worthwhile if it's your prize loot, man. Rest assured. Ew. Never seen servers act this nice before. I wonder if they fixed everything.
Nearing next stop.
Wow, it's just armor. Pretty cool. All right. Yep. Here we go. It's okay. Yeah, well, it is that truth to an extent, but you got to be careful. You know, wipes do happen, and when they happen bad, you know.
Remember, your belongings belong to you.
Wow.
Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. For the latest updates on space and data science, please use one of the convenient menus.
Whoa, no. And that's typically a good mindset, but on occasion it may or may not work, you know. Now,
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
that's interesting.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
That's really smart, though, honestly. Interesting.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Now, where's the vehicle summoner? Isn't there a vehicle summoner in here somewhere? Vehicles. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Huh. That's pretty smart. Where's the dang thing? Okay. Great Cat PTV.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Where did they come from?
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Now to see exactly how big this hangar is in regards to something absolutely puny. It was in the freight elevator? Me too! I thought it was supposed to be too. Maybe I store it in the freight elevator for the garage function? Might need to rewatch that. Yeah, I might need to see what I did. Oofy there. That was weird. I'll just move it over here. Such a long walk. What? Wait. It did it get redesigned? Did this get redesigned, chat? Look at this. Look at this. I think... No, this has to be the old redesign. I can't remember. Hey, you can almost do a circuit here. You can almost drive a turn circuit here. Look at this. This inside is almost perfect for a race course. Whoa. Wait. Hey. Stop that. Stop. Stop. It's okay. What do you think, Bears? Did it get redesigned? I don't know. Oh, the Great Cat, Great Cat. I thought you meant the PTV. Which Great Cat are you talking about? Oh! That one! The Steve! The Steve! Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Right. Steve. They call it the Steve. What was wrong? I got an idea. So what I'm gonna do yeah, the Steve. STV. Well, there's a bunch of Great Cat vehicles. That's all right. It's all right.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah, the PTV. Huh. My Steve's not showing up. That's weird. Interesting. Nah, you're good. Why do I have an Ursa? I don't own an Ursa. Codex 1 Force, too.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
X1 Force.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Sometimes you get what are called loners. Yeah, loner ships are typically what you're talking about. I want to see if I can store this vehicle in here. Probably can't. What does that say? Oh, you can store it here. Okay. That's interesting. Didn't know you could do that. Huh. Wait. Where'd my X1 go? Okay, now. Where's my X1? I don't know. Well, that's kind of weird. Where's my dang X1?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Huh. Super odd.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Doing it again.
Please visit us again.
Yeah. There it goes. The Aurora might be a loaner for something in case something breaks. So just be aware of that. That's probably what's going on with that. Bears. Hi, Squirrel Lord. Okay. Let's... Oh no, not my camera again. Chat, did my camera go kaput? Again. Here in a moment, I'll fix it. No worries. Woo! I don't think I'm moving. Hi, Squirrel Lord. What's up with you, buddy? Hold on. I'm gonna fix my camera. I think my camera decided to do its hurrah, unfortunately. Rest assured, chat, I will be buying probably a new camera in a bit because no worries, bud. You're good. That's cool. Safety first, remember. Safety first, my friend. A lot of people don't do that, but I know you do. You're careful.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Well, let's see here. Well, of course you do.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying, you know, some people do. It's all good, guys. All good.
Welcome to to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Again? This dang camera is gonna be the death of me, guys. Stupid camera. And no paint. I don't think paints work right now. Yeah, you're a huge Drake fan, all right. Oh, the camera keeps going flip-floppy. Dude. Wow. That was cool. Yeah, I have no doubts you're good at that. Maybe I can just push her down. Right.
Engines inactive.
That's always funny. That is always funny. Right.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Those are always fun too. Those guys that think they're so tough, you know?
Thank you, and please visit again.
There's always a bigger fish, squirrel. Always a bigger fish. One of my favorites. Now I don't have to get out and fight the Copians hand to hand. Now I have a vehicle to mow them down with. Yay! There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wanting to, even straight running from people.
Travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Where we are. We love the planet. All right. Where we at? Should be a nice flat area. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. If I can read your name, I'm gone. Right? Where are we? We're on the sunlit hemisphere. We're gonna head for this patch here. How far out are we from?
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel.
What did I just do? Dude. We don't want to be in an area with cloud. All right. Why?
Landing gear down. Landing gear up.
Yeah. Where are we? 40 kilometers. I don't think nobody's gonna spot me this high up. I'm too high up. Someone does, they're dang good. All right, that's better. 39 kilometers. Hey, slow and steady, bears. It'll work out, man. The forested areas are where I want to head. Up here. See where I'm aiming, squirrel, for my hunt? The Copians live in specific areas. They don't just live everywhere. They kind of like forests a lot on Microtech. So I'm heading for these green areas that I can see. Still 30 kilometers up. Hey, no worries, Squirrel. If you do dip out, I'll see you again, alright? Take care, man. Still 20 kilometers up. That's all right. It'll take time to get over there. I wonder if there are any outposts out. There's a couple. 500. There's nothing immediately here. This area looks pretty devoid. This area looks pretty empty. This is the big flat area. Almost to it, too. Looks like a big volcanic caldera. I'm just bored, guys. I'm not shooting at anyone in particular. Just so you know. Seeing if there's anything down here. Into a raven. About 9 kilometers up. Don't see much green. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really see. I almost want to say these are not Marok. These are not critters that I want. Ooh. Flying with sticks is always hard. You never. Oh! Well, I'll be damned. Whoa! The monster. It's right, so. Close. Woo! This little jerk's like to come out of the woodwork. I think they've improved the AI, chat. I do believe they've improved the AI. That was aggressive. I've never seen the Copians attack like that before. No, no.
Launch complete.
You know what? No mercy to the little monsters. Where are you at, you little mutts? That was actively running from me. Oh, it wants to avenge its friend, but it can't get me. Yeah. Did I get it? Good, I got the little rabbit monster. Let's clear the immediate area and then go hunting for the rest. So this area is covered. Let's pull up top. Hey, no worries. It's all good. I'm just surprised the AI is working so dang well tonight. They're really aggressive. 324 is going to be a nightmare to people who hunt by themselves. You have a good night, bears. All right? 324, mark my words, it's going to be a nightmare to people who go hunting. Am I on the ground? Please tell me I am. All right. Leave it alone. Right. All right, you little mutts. Let's go hunt. There's no way they're going to be able to chew through. Ship is. Is it doing this? Oh. Huh. The area seems incomplete. Cool. This is fun. It's it's fun hunting these guys. Where you at? Come on. Where you at? Jerks. Come on. Come on. Nice try. Where you at? Where you at? Come on. Let's go. Come on, tough guy. Where you at? I have 5 more. Should be. Where's he at? Look at a reader. Where? I at least want to complete one mission tonight. I have 10 more to kill. Or hunt. Freeze my axis. The Snowcopian are kind of this way. I don't see any more up here. It's working pretty good, Luna. It's going good for hunting these Copian, because the beasties have gotten meaner. They lunge at you now and hurt you really good. I don't think I've been in this area of Microtech before either. Honestly. I don't think I've ever been here before. Oh no! I lost my gun. That's okay. Yeah, it's still fragile. Oh well. My ship is still very fragile. And I blew myself up. Ooh! Nice cutscene. It was working good. Until I, well, yeah. That could have gone better. Honestly, this patch seems so much better, Luna. If you're there. No, 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 no. Cancel. No. No. Oh, no. What happened? Crap. Nerds. That was ridiculous. Darn it. What happened? What happened? Ugh. Technical difficulties aside, folks, the patch is running really, really good. I don't know what just happened, but I hit the wrong button and it's all good. Sorry about that. What is going on? Okay. Well, that was really cruddy. I don't know what happened. All things aside, chat, that was going really, really well. Compared to chat, that was going really, really well. Compared to chat. Hang on. Muting it. Yeah, for some reason I'm not reading you guys. Restream's having a conniption again. No. I'm not even able to read bots tonight. Ugh. Well, this is frustrating. There it goes. Okay. There you are, Luna. I see you finally. That's good. Yeah, I was just doing that for fun, Luna. I hit the wrong rock and, well, boom. Things tend to go boom when you hit a rock, unfortunately. At least normally, you know. Opening spot? Weird. Which is yeah, it's all good. Normally, yes, but It could have ended better. I don't know how, but I'm inflating my ego a little bit, but yeah. I don't know what I did, but I hit the wrong button and apparently stuff went bad. By the way, apparently there's another patch tonight. That's quite a few. Is there? Let me double check. No, there's not. I thought there was. Could have swore there was. Huh. And what was I getting a alert for? That's weird. There's Restream finally. I don't know. I mean, on one hand, that was ultra funny, and I could definitely get some laughs off that. I think it was warranted. I don't think it's 4.0 related. I think it's fully 324 related, Luna. People can say I'm stupid or whatever till they're blue in the face, but I actually think it's I honestly believe the delay with 324 pulled more effort away from 4.0. Yeah. So there was a slight delay. That's what I believe. Could be wrong. Could I be wrong? Sure. But who's also? Wow. How does Del Norian? Okay. Boys go over. How's everybody on the green platform tonight? Out of curiosity, how we doing? Both greens, I should say. Small green and big green. But yeah, that's my answer for you, Luna. I hope that's okay. It's, you know, not I don't think this patch is going to make everybody happy. Nothing in life makes everybody happy. But we'll see. I'd like to think after 5 years, I kind of was leaning to, I was hopeful it would, but at the same time, I had that nagging debt, something when 324 was dragging like it was, you know, I just had that nagging feeling that unfortunately it's not gonna, yeah. Could I be wrong? Sure. Again, but we'll see. What I'm more interested, okay, Luna, I'll be honest with you. And I think a lot of people are overlooking this. We have roadmap stuff, finally. For the first time in, what do you say, almost a year? Roadmap stuff. That's kind of important too. A lot of people are not paying attention to that at all. I think a lot of people have also missed, what may not be in this patch might be in a later patch down the road. Hold on just a sec. I'm not much. I mean, yeah, I'm excited about every other new ship mentioned. But let's be real. We were all excited about the stuff mentioned, and I was discussing it, I think, yesterday, maybe, with a few other people. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before. It was Wednesday. Wednesday. The thing I was most excited about was the sheer number of things that are going to come with base building. Any type of outposts, homesteads, anything. They're going to rework so much stuff that it's going to change fundamentally the very core of the game. Base building requires resource generation, commerce, and customization. That's a level of the game we don't have at all. At all. I don't know how they're going to do it, and I'm very curious how they're going to do it. Still can't believe I hit a button. And honestly, I do agree with you. I was always leaning toward it would be after CitizenCon or during. After or during. Because it doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. Just my 2 cents. Cannot believe I shut my stream off midway at some point and had to reboot. It's kind of annoying. Honestly, I think a deadline slipped, Luna, when it came to the before CitizenCon thing, and the deadline that slipped was 3/24. That's the gist of it. 3/24 was the deadline that slipped, in my humble opinion. Man. At this moment, I don't know who to believe. You know, I'm just play it by ear. Basically, that's what I've done for 5 years. And then when we get close, or it looks like it's about 90% gonna happen, I then report it. You know, that's how it's been for a while for my stuff. Can't believe I blew up my vehicle. That was funny though. Either way, I don't know what to think. Let's start. What's going on here? What's going on with my computer? It's like frozen or something. That's weird. Okay. Well, hey chat, I might have to disconnect for the night. There's some sort of error going on. Don't know what's up. Gonna have to see what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out, but it's being a butt. Yeah, I'm not even able to write in Restream right now, Luna. There's some sort of computer error going on. I don't know what it is. Sorry. I would come back, but I might have to re-input it, reset up my stream, but that would get really tedious. So I'm going to call the stream for tonight, and I'll probably try in the morning, all right? See everyone. 07.